We asked women over a certain age a very straightforward question: which parts of a man's body do they genuinely notice when they look at him? The answers were candid, sometimes unexpected, and in a few cases completely surprising. Even I didn't anticipate the third response. Before you assume it's the chest or shoulders, take a moment to reconsider. Most men guess incorrectly. More often than not, what women notice are subtle details, the quiet signals that reveal far more than obvious features. In fact, there's one area nearly most men overlook entirely, yet women pick up on it instantly, even from a distance. Without a word, it communicates how much a man values himself. Today, we'll walk through 5 key areas of the body. I'll explain why each one matters and what women are actually observing. Because, like it or not, your physical presence is always sending a message about who you are. Let's begin with number 5, posture. At its core, posture is simply how you hold your spine when standing or moving, but its impact goes far beyond that. Women often notice posture before they even register your face, your clothes, or your fitness level. In fact, many said it reveals more about a man's daily life than his physique ever could. Picture yourself standing in line, stepping out of your car, or walking across a parking lot. Without saying anything, you're being observed. Are your shoulders slouched? Is your head jutting forward? Does your body seem to cave inward? At a certain stage in life, women aren't comparing you to a younger version of yourself. Instead, they're asking a different question. Is this man still engaged with life? Or has he begun to withdraw? Your posture answers that instantly. It signals energy and vitality, or fatigue and resignation. You've probably seen men with strong builds who carry themselves like they're exhausted by life. And then there's the man with a softer physique who stands upright, shoulders back, chin level. Which one draws attention? The difference is striking. The good news is, posture isn't fixed. It's a habit, something you can improve at any stage. Start small, stand taller, gently roll your shoulders back. Take moments throughout your day, even while waiting in line, to reset your alignment. Over time, these small corrections build a noticeable presence. This isn't about vanity. It's about showing you're present, engaged, and attentive to yourself. Next is body part number 4, the hands. This area is surprisingly revealing. Hands often tell the truth more clearly than size or strength ever could. Women notice the condition of your nails, your skin, and your overall grooming. Unlike clothing or hairstyles, hands are difficult to disguise. With age, hands naturally change, veins become more visible, texture shifts, and spots may appear. That's normal. What matters is whether you care enough to maintain them. It takes only a few minutes each week. Trim your nails, smooth rough edges, keep your skin healthy. Hands that show signs of effort, like calluses from work or hobbies, can be attractive. They suggest activity and strength, but neglected hands tell a different story. Uneven nails or rough neglect can signal a lack of attention to detail, making women wonder what else might be overlooked. The goal isn't perfection, it's balance. Clean, simple, and well-maintained is enough. Number 3 caught many people off guard: the neck and jawline. A significant number of women ranked this area above muscle size. Why? Because it reflects health, effort, and vitality. No one expects you to have the same definition you had years ago. Aging is understood. What stands out is whether you're still putting in effort. As time passes, the skin softens and muscles weaken. But small adjustments, like maintaining a healthy weight or doing light exercises, can restore definition. These subtle improvements communicate discipline and self-respect. It's not about chasing perfection, it's about showing that you still value yourself. Number 2 is often overlooked: the forearms. These are visible in everyday life. When you roll up your sleeves, carry something, open a door, or reach for your wallet. While many men focus on larger muscle groups, forearms quietly signal practical strength and capability. Strong forearms suggest you can handle real-world tasks. You don't need a complex routine to build them. Everyday activities, carrying groceries, doing yard work, or simply using your hands more, naturally develop this strength. It's subtle, but it communicates competence, something women often register without even realizing it. Finally, number 1, your eyes and overall expression. This is where everything comes together. Your eyes reflect your mindset, your confidence, your focus, your sense of purpose. When you move with intention and look at the world calmly and directly, people feel it immediately. You might think it's too late to make changes. It isn't. In fact, your experience gives you an advantage. While some men stop putting in effort, you still can, and that matters. Small adjustments, standing taller, caring for your hands, strengthening key areas, and maintaining a steady, confident gaze send powerful signals. These reflect who you are internally, and they only grow stronger with time. So why do these details matter so much? Because your body becomes a record of your habits, your mindset, and your energy. Women aren't just judging appearances, they're reading signals of engagement and self-respect. A slight slouch might seem insignificant, but it can suggest withdrawal. Standing upright, on the other hand, communicates presence and intention. These small choices, how you carry yourself, how you care for details, add up. They form a clear impression. I once spoke with a woman who described noticing a man at a grocery store. He wasn't particularly striking, slightly overweight, average appearance, but he walked with purpose, shoulders back, chest open, eyes alert. She found him more compelling than younger, fitter men who appeared tired or disengaged. His posture and presence told a story. He was still actively living his life. On the flip side, she described a man with an impressive physique who walked with his head down and shoulders slumped. Despite his appearance, he gave off a sense of exhaustion. Without realizing it, she dismissed him. These observations align with what we know about nonverbal communication. Posture, movement, and small details often speak louder than words. The same applies to hands. Consistent grooming suggests discipline and attention. Signs of work or activity suggest capability. Neglect, on the other hand, can signal disengagement. The neck and jawline follow a similar pattern. Small efforts can shift perception dramatically, signaling vitality and intention. Forearms indicate practical strength and reliability. And the eyes, perhaps most importantly, reveal your inner state. Focus, calm, and attentiveness are immediately noticeable. Together, these 5 areas create a complete picture. They communicate self-respect, discipline, and engagement, and the process is cumulative. Small, consistent habits produce meaningful results over time. Stand taller, keep your hands clean and maintained, stay active in simple, functional ways, practice calm focus in your expression. These actions may seem minor, but they build a presence that feels natural and compelling. The key isn't to reverse aging or chase unrealistic standards. It's to engage with yourself intentionally. A few minutes each day, adjusting posture, maintaining grooming, staying active can create noticeable change. More importantly, these habits don't just affect how others see you. They change how you see yourself. They build confidence, energy, and a stronger sense of purpose. Many men report feeling more engaged and self-assured within weeks of making these adjustments. Attraction, especially at this stage of life, is less about raw appearance and more about consistency, vitality, and authenticity. Women notice the details because those details reveal character. The mindset behind all of this is just as important. Aging doesn't limit your presence, it can enhance it. When you approach self-care with intention and consistency, you signal resilience and purpose. That energy carries into every interaction. When these 5 areas, posture, hands, neck and jawline, forearms, and eyes, work together, they create a clear, unified message, one of confidence, capability, and self-respect. Women pick up on this instinctively, so start small. Check your posture, take care of your hands, stay active, be present in how you look at the world. These simple actions build over time. Age isn't a disadvantage. It's an opportunity to express experience, strength, and intention. You're not chasing youth, you're refining who you are now. Posture shows energy, hands reveal attention to detail, the jawline reflects effort, forearms demonstrate capability, and your eyes communicate confidence and purpose. Together, they tell your story. And that story, when built with care and intention, only becomes stronger with time.